We are back.
So we back. We was just telling all about it now. This is why, and this is one of the reasons I wear this particular t-shirt today. I wouldn't see it. Think outside the box. So let's see how much boxes are around Africa. All right? Spirituality, Africa in a box. Spiritual wise, economics, finance, education, entertainment, health.
Yeah.
Every aspect of African life in a box. And I say until we had to come out of them boxes and them, right? And one of them boxes relating to what we're talking about here today,
Yes.
right? Support. I like to say it, support is an action word. We're the only people like to talk support. You find out, I can show you that, we don't even shop the same places with certain other ethnic groups in this country. We don't party with them, or they don't party with us, I should say. Because if they give us a chance, we would spend money to party with them. Right? They don't party with us, they don't shop with us, drink while, and nothing wrong with that. Because, it is probably more comfortable for them to be amongst themselves. Just like how it should be for us. There's nothing wrong with that, But when we bring it up, and we have to bring it up because we don't live in it.
You understand?
Right?
Yeah.
We did this. That is racism. That's not racism. How come you don't tell them that? You don't see them when you go and make your grocery at the end of the month and you're studying how to save this 5 cents and this 10 cents. You don't ever see none of them in the same grocery with a calculator and a paper like we.
No. You understand? Yeah.
You understand what we see? Maybe say, you're growing when you pick up a piece of cheese and one piece is $26.10 and you see one for looking at the same size for $25.60 and you put on next one. Right?
Yes.
We don't see them doing that. Gary, this piece here. Tell me about this piece now. Right? And you only will see the picture closer at the end of the episode, but tell me about this now.
Well, this is HDC. This is what we live in right now. Right? So, HDC is the sector that provides housing for everybody in the country. And everybody in the country living in one of that right now. A box. Right? A cardboard box. Because that's what it is. Even if you're living in a mansion, it's still a cardboard box in Trinidad. Because it's not just physically we in that box. We in that box mentally and emotionally and spiritually. And it's for African people that directing this message too, because as you can see, he's an African man. Right? So I was walking downtown what it was, and I see the man just lie down in a box just like that. And I say to myself, boy, that a good piece, that a good story to tell, because if the man was cool, he'd get a bigger box, he'd get some more boxes, right? If the man was that shame, he'd get a whole box. But he had that shame, and he had that cool neither. He just trying to cover a small problem. He face alone. He just don't want to look in your face. Right? That he going through a situation, but that's what it is, and that's what it is here.
Until I see, it had different little color. One thing I realized is your art.
Right.
You can't just watch one part of it now. Sometimes in the corner, the painting might have something going on. So it has other little things going on in it.
Yeah, everything going on, because if you look right behind the box or over his head, it has some flowers and thing. So we living in a paradise here. You see the flowers, you see the nature and everything. It have that. And next to that, it have a cage. It have a gate with a chain. And next to that, it have the writings on the wall. And some of the writings on the wall are good. Some of the writings on the wall is a message for us.
Right, metaphorical.
It's metaphorical. So we having all that. And on the side of the person, on the man, is his personal things, his personal poisons or whatever he dealing with. His poisons, because to me it come like the poisons, because what I say, if the man have a holy Bible there, what is he doing like down there? That holy Bible is supposed to help him come out of there. Right? And no, even if it help him come out of there, just a regular book, well, it's okay. But the man also have some crack cocaine, the man has some matches, he has a stove. We gonna like them matches. We know he gonna like some crack cocaine. He clutching onto a cross. But why he but I see the man with a cross. Literally, what I'm saying, some of the things I put
It's
my
literal.
personal belief, but some of the things is what the
Literal, yeah.
literal what I see the man with.
Right.
The man was holding a cross.
Right.
And I asked myself, well, what he doing holding that cross?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I go with a chain or some kind of thing. It didn't mean much to me. It's just a chain, you know, fashion, whatever.
Yeah.
But he have it in his hand, he have it around his neck.
Mm.
Right? And why he clutching it so? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he clutching that so because he believe
Yeah.
that could help he.
Right.
When really, and truly, that not really helping he.
Right.
If you just get up and go take a bait or, you know,
Yeah.
leave that situation.
Yeah.
But that's the situation what going on here. And HCC providing that.
Mm.
And when I mean HCC, I mean the whole power structure
Mm-hmm.
providing that cardboard box, that providing that dilapidation for the nation. What I'm saying, even though because people who live in a big house passing that man and doing it,
Yeah.
they passing here, they see here.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, I didn't make up the quotes, but I hear a quote that you will know a nation based on how they treat the homeless or whatever. And we homeless here. Well, I mean, we homeless here. We home because if you say you living in a home, but we not living in a home, you living in fear. You just stay in your home because curfew or you fear because there's some virus out. He don't fear. Well, I mean, he can see he have no fears. You know? He don't really care about no mask.
He fears different to yours.
He fear different.
Yeah, yeah.
His fear different, but the point is that box that covering your face in that box is running from the fears.
Right.
We dealing with plenty fears. We dealing with fears. What kind of fears in Trinidad here? What kind of fears we dealing with? And fears and anxieties and discriminations and things. We dealing with all that here. So this piece HGC is about homelessness, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally for the African people here.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you say you was passing and you see that and again, that's how you just get inspiration to do you?
No, actually, as I say again before, I stay hooty in flesh in 2021. I don't need inspiration. Right, I have the powers to show the people. Right, so what I'm saying, if I feel the people needed to see this, it happened. The people need to say, hey, oh, they're homeless, or the people need to say Section 18 or whatever piece that I put out. It's not because I get inspired, but because if I get wait for inspiration, I ain't pour no peace. What I'm saying about inspiration, wait for me then, you know what I mean?
Correct.
So God, I just be like, yo, but I get inspired, I go on the beach and get inspired. I either smoke some weed to get inspired, I drink. Nah, I don't need none of them things, I don't need that, I didn't need no paint, nothing, because what I'm saying, the netters give me the power to do it. So I just doing it. Without question, without fever, without anything, I doing it. Right? This is what had to come out, so that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I want to go back to the X-rated art exhibition.
Right.
Because I remember you telling me that you come by the store and man, you was telling me that and just hearing him talking about it, when I come and I telling you, I excited.
Yeah.
Because to come in an exhibition, I mean, based on the years us having conversations.
Yeah.
To think about a space full up with this kind of work.
Yeah.
I don't even think you had time. You didn't have time to greet people because the amount of explanations you have to be given over and over now.
Yeah.
The idea still there? Or
This the Third World America exhibition is a long-awaited exhibition for a couple of years now, and I guess it's because what I have to deal with too in my personal life now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And everything what in the artworks is true about my life, about the lives around me, because I on the grounds level, I with the people. I deal with the people every day, right? And to get out certain things, to get out certain positive things, it will take fights. It will take great battles because these works, my own mother don't really appreciate them works. Well, I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that, and she not ashamed to say it either too, because the work's harsh, the work's raw, the work's gritty. You know what I mean? But the good thing about it is that the people in the ghettos or in the depressed communities appreciate this work.
Right.
Because, well, I mean,
Tell a story for them.
Yeah, tell a story for them, because when I go on the block and I be like, Bridges, let me go art exhibition and see some of them artists from Trinidad, they be like, big man, we not going that. But when I in the hood, when I in the ghetto doing this artwork, all of them crowding to see.
Right.
Because they can relate to this. It had teenage pregnancy and child violence and domestic violence and drugs and everything the press community is dealing with in my artworks. I just tell that story. and the people feel that story. Right, so what I mean, no disrespect to the artists who paint in coconut trees or paint in pink and blue and whatever and pretty stuff, but we don't have time for that. The African people, we don't have time for them frills and sugary coated artworks then. Right? Yeah. That is why when I go into ECR or whatever art exhibitions and I call the youth in the ghetto, they're willing to come.
Right.
And when they come to the exhibitions now, even if it's not my work, they're glad to see the other artworks because they've never been to spaces like that.
Right.
And it's a positive thing to get these youths in spaces like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So on that note, right, because I don't think that the community values the artists. Right? I born and raised in Abuntil. Right? And even within my space where I grew up and thing, we went success. We know that it have youths there, and we see the downfall of it now through the music. Right? Through the bad and whatever the case is. A lot of them will tell you that is the reality, that's what they're seeing. Right? But there is no outlet for them.
True.
Even if they decide, like boy say, before he sang Die Die, he was singing conscious music. And nobody wasn't taking him on. But as soon as he sang that one gunman tune, all the DJs and them started running down, saying they want to get him on the radio, who calling for dub plates and all them kind of things. And I just feel like the youths and them not seeing any alternative.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? And I feel like if art, because I was an artist too, right? Me and my mother was battling in secondary school because that's what I wanted to do.
True.
Art. Drawing, graphics and textiles is the 3 subjects that I do in art. Right? So I know batik, I know tie-dye, I know all them things.
True.
Linoleum, I used to carve. I have a carving set. I have a piece of wood that I'd carve out an eagle in flight.
Right?
That I have.
True.
Art was my love.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
And it just moved from art to artistry because I doing barbering.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So like that's why I kind of try to use as an explanation to the youth, say, it's not all about lawyer and doctor and engineer, right? It have money in artistry. Remember the young girl what's her name? The little artist girl who we had talked to when he was doing the interview.
Yeah, boy, Daniel Boodoo, boy.
Yeah,
you know Daniel
Boodoo. Yeah, I was her biggest fan.
Yeah, boy.
And she's selling things.
Yeah, she's selling things,
And when she don't know nothing else as far as I know.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, where we going wrong as a people? Because for me, I know what I want Gary to come and do. By me. Because my 2 front wall, that had to go mirror.
True.
The back wall inside, same thing. And I feel that the space I have there, we could do a little exhibition in the body because remember we want to do
pop-up, we want to do your own pop-up shop.
You understand? When things ease up and people could come out and think we want to have a little upmarket in my yard. Right? We come with your little art pieces, people could see them. And all those things, you understand? And them is the things that I feel like as a community we need to start back to.
We see that the next thing about it.
All them things, people seeing them things, them as art forms.
Well, I got to tell you what it is. You see, people do appreciate people and people appreciate material things, you know. I'm going to find out a phone could give you a better service than an artist then. Or than a cook or than the person who does the CPAP worker then. Right, but you know what I mean? You gotta invest in people. It's people who just do the works. Right?
Now you see the value of the CPAP workers. Remember we talked about that this week.
Right, so
seeing what them fellas and them just do and we value it.
Yeah, because what I mean, for the artists in Trinidad, people say, well, artists gay or they soft or wherever bias you have against art or the artists. That is the problem here in Trinidad. They feel artists is just to hang up on our wall. It don't serve no use in society or in the nation. But art is therapeutic. Art is symbolisms we're using. We're using colors and symbols. So it's therapeutic in one way. It's influential in the next one. It's inspirational in one way. So it could be used in different ways. It's a service.
Multidimensional.
It's multidimensional. And so it's not just. And here in Trinidad and Tobago, to me, the nation value pretty art, if you could call that whatever. Flowers and them kind of things. I mean, traditional art. But that is to me really personally how I feel, brothers. To me that imitation, you know what I mean. No disrespect to the artists out there, all the painters and who doing still lives and landscapes and things. But yo, big man, listen to me, right? if you're dealing with the reality, the unseen forces or the netters or the gods or whoever you say you're dealing with, or the spirits or the spiritual side of art or whatever, but then you're not supposed to be trying to imitate what already in existence. That's why I just pull out.
So they were
No, I what you see there on HEC there, yes, it is a part of the reality. You understand, but I superimpose things, right? I superimpose my own things there and things what I pull out to create that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times I just pull out from in me. I'm not just trying to look at something because anybody could just look at something and create an imitation.
I'm going to show you how I view this, right? And I had to abbreviate and change my views on certain things because I realize, boy, not everybody sees the world as we does.
True.
And that's a real harsh reality
True.
when you're trying to do some of the things that we're trying to do here.
For real.
So, the people and them that painting flowers and horses and things, them are paint that and it have a big market for that.
Yeah, of course.
Right? What we had to try and work on, and something you always tell me, something we partner with Mary always say, boy, you have to try and get into the markets that want what you providing. Right? And that's what we had to do here.
Yes.
Because
we had to take a break.
Right, we're taking a break and come back. We're coming back with this here. We're coming back to that day. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah.